I just did it, and I did it a minute early because I'm like that.
So the waitress says, "No, those are my pants."
You're so witty. Well, you should have seen the crease in my trousers when I got to the top of the staircase. It's horrible. Oh, wait, we're live. Is it? It sure am. Oh, I better check my. Am I blurry? I'm blurry. Am I
No, you're
blurry?
not blurry. Your lighting's good.
Oh, I forgot to blow the sand off of my glasses before I cleaned them. I'm looking through frosted lenses. No, I didn't get new glasses. These are the kind that people get when they're my age and they have bifocals and progressive lenses and they still can't see anything. And they have like 50 pairs of these all around the house.
Mm-hmm. Sitting
Hi,
in
everybody.
celery vases.
Yeah. Oh,
Jamie has 3 sitting in a celery vase. Ooh, lovely.
and if you
Ooh,
didn't
that's
watch,
very lovely.
yeah, and if you didn't watch my preview, then you don't know what that is.
Mm-mm.
I like caressing it while I can, because I ain't gonna own it for much longer. Hey, what do the people say? They say hello. It
They're
says,
saying
"Oh no,
hello.
huh?"
They're saying hello.
They say hello.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hi everybody, welcome back. Now listen, we are so glad you're here, everyone. And so, David, let's fill them in because normally nothing is going to happen on this channel at this time on this Monday night. Oh, wait, what? Oh, hold on. Okay, Sharon Elaine. Do you need any more of those custard cups? I think I only have 9 in that lot. Do you want a 10th? Let me. Do you want a 10th one? Because I got one. Hello, Magnolia, New Jersey. Oh, thank you for the nice shirt, Carmen. Let's see if she says that she wants. I'm sorry, I have to look down to see it. Oh, wait.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm looking too.
Maybe she can see it.
We
Do
see
you
the
want?
hello.
And if she wants
She'll
another
take
one,
them.
huh?
She'll take them.
No, does she want? But I think she bought 9 from me. Does she want one
She got
more to have?
7.
Oh, she bought
She said she
7.
got 7 in the lot. Yes, I'll take another.
Would she like 3 more to make 10? No,
Let's
I don't
wait
have
for her.
anything.
We'll wait for her. I have one tobacco humidor if you're interested. Kentucky Digger Steve.
You want 3 more? Okay. Is Karen
Just make
here?
a note. 2?
Is Miss Williams here, Madam
She
Secretary?
is. She is
Okay.
here.
She will not. Okay. So whoever that was, it was Sharon Elaine. I feel terrible because I can't. I'm in and out. I'm always in and out. Well, anyway, whoever that was, I've got 3 more for you, and I'm not going to charge you much because I know you.
She says she'll take them.
Okay. They'll be cheap. What do you want to pay? $1 each? That way you'll have 10. You can have 10 people over for a little custard or cat food. Do you have 10 cats? Huh?
I'm sure the creators who designed those are like love that cats will be eating out of their custard cups.
I will do that. I will do that. I will do that. Their haul, wasn't it? It was the red poppy, I think. So yes, I'll email you. Great to have 10. They are for custard for grandchildren. Excellent. Well, then I'll give you 10. You got 10. Just, you bought 7 of them, and I think they were in an eBay auction. So just divide whatever you paid by 7. Is that right? Oh. Red with the poppies. Hi, Karen. Karen, thank you. Oh, David, before we forget, thank you, everyone. I know. It's been like, well, is he on or off? When are we going to have a sale? I'm only going to have live sales for the summer months, the first and the second Monday. This is the third, but we changed it because David you don't mind me saying you had a conflict and we changed it. I don't care.
No. I don't mind.
Okay. So we changed it till tonight, but then I'm not doing anything the last Monday night in May. So come back for the first 2 Monday nights in June. And then the only other time that I'll have anything extra for those last 2 Monday nights will be specials. Like I'm going to have a Home for the Holidays special, but I haven't picked the date yet, but it's coming up and I'll let you know. So I just wanted to let everybody know about that. Everything else will be in the eBay store or surprise drop sales. And Tom, if you're here, I've got 2 or 3 pieces of American Brilliant Cut. I'm going to take care of you. I'm getting caught up on things. David, what's happening where you are?
I'm finally getting back to a routine without high school softball in my life, so that's great. I frees up 2 evenings of my week, and it's winding down, so I'm no longer part of any more games, so I'm good. And I'm back in the saddle, ready to take Tam Tam shopping.
And this year is a big anniversary for you guys.
Yeah, 30th anniversary in November 15th.
Wow. So I'll see you before then. I have to figure out an anniversary gift. 30 years.
Whoopee cushions, matching whoopee cushions.
What do you get on the 30th? So there's paper, plastic, sterling silver. What's the 30th?
EAPG. Early pattern glass.
How about a facsimile of the original Lady Elaine Fairchild, who's been a hot
there we
topic?
go. A little hand puppet.
Wow. She's been a hot topic on my channel. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Scott, are you on the road? Yeah. Where did you get your peepers? Oh, I don't know, Miss Sarah, the drugstore. Oh, I got something funny to tell you. Speaking of drugstore, I was walking on the boardwalk. I'm not going to tell you which one, but a boardwalk. And I needed something that I left at home. And I asked a gentleman who English was his second language. And I said, do you have like toothpaste and deodorant and that kind of thing? And I knew he wasn't quite understanding me. So we finally figured out what each one we're talking about. And then I said, well, is there a drugstore around here? And he went, drug. I said, no, not drugs. I'm old. I still say drugstore. What I meant, and I said, it's okay. Isn't that funny? I thought it was a laugh. Do you say drugstore?
I say drugstore. You know what? People in Texas are funny. They'll just call it by the brand name. I went to the CVS or the Walgreens here locally.
Yeah.
Used to be Eckerd. CVS bought Eckerd. But yeah, for the most part, drugstore. Very few. One in 6 may say pharmacy.
I think people of a certain age say drugstore.
Mm-hmm.
You and I may be of the last. Are you my age? We're a few years apart.
Just a few years, not much.
Are you 50 yet?
Yes, I'm 54. I'll be 55 in November.
Oh,
Tammy
okay.
No, that's rude. I can't say how old Tammy is.
Well, but yeah, I think we might be almost the last couple of generations to say drugstore. But
Drugstore.
it was funny when he looked at me and I said, drugs? No, not
The drug
drugs.
and soda.
Yeah.
The drugstore and soda shop.
I think probably most of the crowd here, you're right, Kentucky Digger Steve, and I don't know if that's Tina or Steve, but you're right. Most of us here, my demographic is heavy, 50 years and over. I mean, yeah, so we understand each other. Thank you, everyone, for being here. David, thank you. Again, I always love to sell with you.
That's
Can't
great
wait
to hear.
Yeah. What time is now? 10 after. Karen Williams, thank you for moderation. Thank you in moderation for your moderation. Madam Williams. She's going to be mad at me, though, because she told me something and I didn't write it down.
Uh-oh.
Now she's going to be mad.
She'll be
I'm
okay.
going to have to send her some extra
You'll have to hear
sardines.
about it later.
Oh,
You'll
I'll
have to hear about it later. Yeah. Okay, well,
Let's begin.
yeah,
Why don't...
if anyone's new,
Yeah, good.
pretty much auction style, we'll start with a price. We'll describe what the item is, and we'll let the bids go where they may. And Miss Karen Williams has been nice enough to volunteer and call the stops. We'll give her the start, and we'll count it down. If bids are going, we'll let the bids ride until they wane off, and then the stop will come in, and we'll just keep it going, moving right along. And if you have not caught two chaps before, there's very rare do we delay. We go from item to item to item very quickly. So if you want something or you need something, then what we say, bid like you mean it. So that way it doesn't get sniped from you. There's a lot of people looking for some of these items. So without further ado, Scott, anything
David,
I need to add?
that you ship from, he ships from Texas.
Correct.
I ship from New Jersey, and the shipping is based upon the size of the box and the weight of the box and the distance that you live from either of our zip codes, and we use pirate ship. So I may or may not be invoicing tomorrow morning. I have an appointment. I have an apartment. It's very exciting, and it has to do with a piece of artwork. And I'm not going to tell you anymore, but if you've been watching me, you know, and I've been waiting. It has something to do with the Jersey Shore and a painting. And I've got an appointment tomorrow at an historical society to dig into it. So I might not be able to do the invoices tomorrow morning, but you'll get them before dinner time tomorrow night, I think. David, you start. Ready?
Sure. Thank you.
You have the floor.
The first thing I have is a sugar bowl with a lid, and this is EAPG. This is a Delaware Emerald, very handsome. Now, it does mainly have gold paint on there. A little lost from the lid, simply because hands are on that, so that's going to wear off. But it's in really good shape. Delaware Emerald. This was by U.S. Glass. And let me give you some measurements of this with the lid on. It is 6 inches tall with the lid off 4 1/4.
And the start price, David?
Oh, I'm sorry. The start is $18.
18.
It's been a while. Here's the bottom. I love the handle. It's in the shape of a leaf. If you love green, it does not glow. It's just nice, beautiful green glass. Wonderful pattern. Like leaves on the bottom that are holding the almost egg-shaped bowl, and then the leaf as a handle. And this they started production on this one was relatively late in the game, 1899 for pattern glass. So a young one, 1899 for this one. Very stylish. I would go with any if you have a green glass collection. I personally collect blue glass or Manhattan. Y'all know that. I have a couple of green pieces, but not like bowls. I have a green satin uh, flower frog, and I don't mean to be rude looking down, but that's where the chat is. Okay, I see a bid. Okay, I will count this down. 10,
Hold on, hey, David,
9.
David.
Yes.
They're asking, are there cherries on it? And I apologize
Are
if you
there
said
cherries? There is. Let me show you. It has this 4-leaf bloom and what looks to be a cherry from these leaves. I can't guarantee that's a cherry, but it looks like it. I don't know if that's a cherry blossom, but does that look like a cherry to you with a stem? There and there. No semblance. And then on this, on the lid, there's one.
I am going to sell the matching berry bowl with the master berry bowl with 4 berry bowls at my home for the holidays sale. So whoever wins that, if you want any more pieces of it, not to take away from what David is doing, but I just thought I'd throw that out there shamelessly.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. I'll count it down. 10. Like I said, we're going to move it along. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And while we wait for the final bid, I want to thank everybody for joining us. I know Scott likes to travel a little bit during the summer, and you only get a small window for summer in the Northeast as the water warms up. So who can blame him? But I'm thankful that he's flexible with me with the time so that we can still get together and do this together. So I always have a lot of fun when we get together.
Delighted, David, anytime.
And there's the stop, and it looks like Linda Hale is a high bid at 25.
Linda Hale. Is that a new name? I don't know.
So Linda, if you've bought from Tammy or myself, great. If not, the email address is below my name, and just email us your information, and we'll be happy to send you an invoice. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Christina, for your bid as well.
Oh, Linda says the second time on. Linda, glad to have
Excellent.
you. Thank you for coming back again, Linda.
So that's my first item, Scott.
Yeah, you gonna do another one?
Do you want to go 2 at a time?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
fine. Okay, I have a silver overlay vase, Jack in the Pulpit. Let's see. This stands almost 7.5 inches tall. This is starting at $20. 7.5 inches tall to the back point. Beautiful silver overlay on clear glass.
I love it.
some silver loss. Let's see, if you're looking at the vase facing you at 2 o'clock and well, let's see, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So there and here, but for the money shot, which is the top of the vase, gorgeous. Nearly no loss at all. I mean, not really. This was well taken care of. As you know, these are very old, 30s going into the 40s, and the silver, they took care of it. They didn't, looks like it was hand washed, and baby, they didn't scrub it, obviously, because the silver would be gone. Absolutely beautiful. Here's the bottom. I love the panels going up the column or the stem of this. It just classic Jack in the Pulpit. Beautiful vase. I can't recall Heisey making a Jack in the Pulpit. I haven't seen one in a book because not all Heisey is signed, but the glass is just their clear glass is just brighter than most, and I want to say it's of that quality, like department store quality
Yeah.
for that age.
And Karen is asking, and I'm wondering too, did you happen to notice, just out of curiosity, anywhere on the silver itself, do you see the word sterling printed in the silver? But you've got to look for it. It'll be in a weird spot. If it is, if you see the word sterling, then someone made the glass, but the company that did that overlay, and it looks a lot like, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Depasse Parsal, something like that. I think they were in Connecticut. They bought a lot of glass wholesale and did that sterling decoration, but it'll be small and it'll just say STERLI.
Yeah, and then Rockwell did as well.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, more and more company. I was just curious if you see that word sterling anywhere on it.
I do not.
And it can be hiding in the weirdest little spot. Just curious.
Yeah, I don't see it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Remember that gorgeous black Duncan bowl that had all the silver overlay? Maybe last year during a sale, that definitely had Rockwell insignia on it because they did the overlay for.
Oh, they had Rockwell
that
on it.
Duncan piece. I don't see anything as far as a signature on there.
No worries. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It certainly does not mean anything in terms of the quality. It's beautiful.
No, it's gorgeous. Okay, I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Ooh, where am I going to put this? Over here. There's your stop.
Great. And Susan. Thank you, Susan. And those are my first two items.
Okie doke. I'm going to start off with some cobalt blue glass made by the L.E. Smith Company. And it will start at $20. Now, let me show it to you and tell you the condition before you place a bid, because I don't want anybody to be disappointed. It's nice, but there it is. It has two minor condition issues. The underpants is perfect, and you certainly can use that for serving whatever you want. It is L.E. Smith cobalt blue glass, so we're in right around 1930-ish, like that. So very minor wear on this. Look, I don't know if you can see how shiny and clean. There, shiny, right there. Beautiful. No problems here. This, there's a very small chip. It's just a little bit bigger than a flea bite, but I'm very strict about whether I call it a flea bite or a chip. In my definition of a flea bite is no bigger than the size of a head of a pin. And this is just a little bit bigger than that. And it's right here, but it is so tiny, tiny, tiny right there. Tiny little flea bite there. There's no dishwasher damage to it, but this was used. So there's wear on the inside bottom. So it's respectable, meaning that whatever you want to do with this, it looks nice. It's just, there's wear on the inside bottom. And I'm not trying to get it. Maybe you can see there. I don't know if that's showing up. So it shows some usage, but it's not dishwasher damage. It's not cloudy. And that's it. So you have the big bowl, the double-handled bowl, and pardon my very modern ruler. I am traveling. So this was loaned to me by my friend, who has graciously offered me tonight accommodation. This measures 8 by 8 by about 4 inches tall. And then the nice big underplate, which can be used to serve cakes and cookies, measures 10 by 10, not counting the tab handles. So bowl and underplate are the same pattern, and so they're matching, as you can see. And this these pieces can be used as serving pieces easily, or as a center bowl. And twist, turn, twist, twist. We've got you. I have you starting us out at the $20 opening bid, and I thank you for that. Ellie Smith, 1930s. Any questions? While I sip my Dunkin' Donut iced tea. We love our Dunkin' here in the East. Yeah, both for one money. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Madam Williams. Okay, no questions. I shall count them down. And they would be stunning with strawberries in them. The high bid right now is 20, and here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Potato salad. Now we're talking.
Any salad.
But this wouldn't be big enough for Madam Florence Jenkins, would it? Trivia question. She was really weird about her potato salad. And out of what did she serve it? In the film anyway, which is absolutely based upon truth. Although there were a few artistic liberties. Out of what did Madam Florence Jenkins serve her potato salad? Who knows? There's no prize, but you'll be famous throughout the land. At least you'll be with 298 people, with 300 people. All right, stop being so goofy. The Ellie Smith goes to... Nobody knows what Madam Schumann-Heink, yeah, no. What Florence Jenkins, imagine mixing up Madam Schumann-Heink with Florence Jenkins. Ooh, I should be struck down. Oh, she'd never let me in a concert hall again. All right, Karen, and the stop is in, and it is Thomas Cummings at, oh, no, it's Twist came in before you, Thomas, I think.
I have Thomas at 31 before the stop.
You do?
I'm double checking. Yeah, Thomas Cummings, 31 before the stop.
Oh my, let me hit refresh. I've got him at 30. Well, it may be because I don't know. It's a funny. We're having a heat wave here in the north. I'm telling you, it's terrible. It is. I hit
Karen
refresh.
confirms.
Yep, it's Thomas Cummings. Thomas Cummings, you get it at 31. Thomas, thank you, and I'm sorry. Thank you, everyone else who plays bids as well. Thomas Cummings at 31 gets the Ellie Smith.
Woo. Bids come fast and furious.
They do, and I am very disappointed that no one can tell me out of what did Florence Foster Jenkins serve.
I was giving the people a chance.
Oh, well, they have not answered.
I was going to say a bittersweet base.
No. It's a little more bizarre than that.
Wrong again. I'm wrong again.
Next up, now Karen Williams is going to get mad at me because she looked this up on the database for me and I didn't write it down. But it is from about 1880 and it starts at $20 and it's chip-free, crack-free. And I think it might be either Central Glass or Consolidated or Economy Glass. I just can't remember, Karen, and I apologize. Is it too late to apologize?
It's too late
to apologize. Okay. So it starts at 20. She served it out of her pink bathtub because nobody gave the answer. This is delightful. I love these antique bread plates, and I know you can't see it very well. It's sometimes called potted flour or flour in an urn or something like that. Look at that. So there's the big, like, Grecian urn. Hey, David, what's a Grecian urn?
A Grecian urn.
So there's stippling. And we see here, printed in here, yes, Cooperative Flint. Great, thank you. Floral is the original manufacturer's name, Cooperative Flint. Thank you, Karen. You always come through. Hey, Margaret. So we have
lots of Cooperative Flint tonight.
We trust. And many of the EEPG companies did bread plates. And that it doesn't say bread, but that's what these were for. Because, you know, the staff of life and bread was served at dinner, as you all know. I'm not telling you anything. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. And it's not chipped and it's not scratched. Hold it still. For Pete's sake. This man would hold something still for 1 minute. So 1880s Cooperative Flint, early American pattern glass. You could just collect these. I mean, I've had 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 examples different. And we're not even counting the ones with the assassinated presidents on there. You know, McKinley and Garfield and thus and such. So we'll count this down. We have the high bid now. Margaret Howes at 22, I think, is our high bid. And here we go, 10. I don't know if there are any questions, just ask me. I can see the chat. I'm looking at it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that's it on the 1880s Cooperative Flint In God We Trust bread plate with some beautiful, I mean, the condition is just fantastic on this. 1880s, what are we, 150, 140 years? Oh, terrible, terrible. The stop is in, and it's Margaret Howe at 22. Margaret, I want to thank you. And
hold on.
Oh, hold on.
I've got.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I apologize again.
I've got Kentucky Digger Steve at 25.
Okay, let me hit refresh. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to. Yes, I'm traveling, and I took all of this stuff with me. I apologize, Margaret. I am so sorry. I am not at home, and so I am not accustomed to the internet speed where I am. And so I apologize, Margaret. So it's Kentucky Digger Steve, and the price is, I don't see Steve. You know what? Here I go again. And Steve, and Tina, I am so sorry.
You've got to be in live chat. It won't show them in
Yeah,
live chat.
no, I know.
Yeah, it shows 25 for Kentucky Digger Steve before the stop.
Okay,
And
I
Karen
apologize.
concurs.
I apologize profusely. And David, you have the floor. Please pardon me.
Okay.
Kentucky Dear Steve, 25, and Karen, I am sorry. I'll find you another one. Or
Okay.
Margaret.
So the next one I have is a start at 20, and this is another Jack in the Pulpit. This is Duncan and Miller. It's got the Ring of Fire. It's old glass. If you put the black lamp to it, of course, this rim is going to glow green.
Oh, yeah.
And in the light, you can see where you get that little ring of fire from the opalescence. It's a short one, but very, very beautiful. It's got some silver overlay. There are issues with this, but it's a fantastic, pretty piece of glass. Compared to the other one, this one is 5 inches and 1/4, and it equals, it's 5.5 wide. So it's actually wider than it is tall by 1/4 inch.
Pretty.
But this ring or this glass on the bottom, since it's not opalescent, you'll see a tinge of green. And this is just, the opalescence is actually just beautiful. You got to see some of this glass to really appreciate it. When you see a whole case of this type glass, oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Showstopper.
You have Linda Hale at 30, and now Karen Marshall at 32. Very pretty.
And we'll keep it going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you, everyone who bid. And we'll wait for that stop. Jack is just having a fit outside. The squirrels are out and about. He's outside playing.
Oh, don't let him catch the squirrels, though, David. Please.
He hasn't caught one yet.
All right. Because he doesn't need them to eat. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be telling you what to do.
Or Jack, for that matter.
Well,
You leave my poor Jack alone.
well, I have to defend.
I'm just kidding.
I love my squirrels.
There is the stop. Karen Marshall, I see you as the high bid at 45, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Thank you, Linda, for bidding as well. Let's see. And I have another item. Karen Marshall. Yay. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will not be sad if this one does not sell, but it is too beautiful not to try and share it. And this is the reason I'm going to start this at 36. I've never seen this pattern. Once I looked it up, there's plenty of pieces out there if they haven't been collected. Maybe someone's hoarding them. I don't know. This is what's called the Jeweled Moon and Star. This is starting at 36. Jeweled Moon and Star, beautiful spooner.
Oh, it's a spooner. Gilded. No, it's got yellow flashing. and blue.
So this is the Jeweled Moon and Star from the, or they call it the Imperial pattern as well. This is also a Cooperative Flint Glass Company, Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. And there's tons of gorgeous pieces. Never seen this pattern. I've never seen it. But I'll be looking for it for sure. Look at those little.
You.
Isn't that gorgeous? This is got owl.
Karen Williams just fell off of her platform rocker. I think I
This
have to
is
go change my
absolutely
pants.
stunning.
Mm.
No chips, no flea bites. I love how the outward bubble just kind of fish eyes has that fisheye effect. But to
It
me,
does.
the money shot are the little blue dots or blue jewels as they nicknamed it. Jeweled moon and star, or it was their imperial pattern. So this was introduced in the early 1890s, 92,
Kath-
93.
Catherine Tate has your high bid, or has a bid right now of 36. Wow. How very dare you? Not you,
How
Catherine. I'm
dare
just,
you.
how dare, ignore me. Just ignore me.
What does the computer say?
The computer says, nah. Woo.
Okay, I will count her down.
Oh, she
10,
got to go.
9, 8,
Oh, come on,
7,
folks. You pick that thing up.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Wow.
2, 1. There seems to be a little bit of a lag, so we'll let the folks look at that in bid since there seems to be a delay. And of course, they'll hear this 10 seconds later. Meanwhile,
wonder,
I will do a quick refresh, even though the stop's not in.
can you imagine if you had the whole table set in that pattern?
Yeah, with no blinds, no curtains, all the sunlight coming in.
Ugh. Gott
Yeah.
Himmel. I'd have to lie down. Mm. They call them spooners because in the Victorian and Edwardian days, they were kept on the table with spoons in them, teaspoons, for stirring coffee and that kind of thing. They were just always out on the table. Good questions, Catherine, and thank you for asking, because sometimes we forget, and I appreciate you asking.
And I see Catherine Tate with the high bid of 44. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Sometimes when you see it for the first time, you just need to get it.
Yeah. Wow.
And those are my 2 items.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting here like a lemon. I'm sitting here like a Jersey tomato.
We use spooners for everything. Spoons. Yeah. Pin. I keep a pin in one. Yeah, anyway, I digress.
A pin? Like a pin? You keep one pin in a
Yeah, it's my special fountain pen. Yes.
Oh, a pen. I'm sorry. A pen. I thought you said pin, P-I-N. You said P-E-N. My fault. That's your charming Texas accent, and I apologize. But I have a blue Christmas. How very dare you? Now, this isn't old. Well, I mean, to me, old is old. It could be 40 years old, but that ain't old to me. I don't know about you folks. $20. No chips, no cracks. I don't think it's American. It's probably Czechoslovakian. And it is cut to clear and not flashed. And it starts at 20, and it is a... Let me see if I'm going to get... Did I get all the water? Ew, I just got peed on. I didn't get all the Jersey water out of it. Ooh. Okay, that's a blue cut to clear,
Decanter.
Decanter. Thank you. And there's nothing on the bottom. You see the bottom, there's no wear at all. There's no wear. It's not polished. There's nothing on the bottom to indicate that it's old. And they're still making stuff like this in Prague, in the Czech Republic, in Europe. But it's so pretty, and the blue is so vibrant. I had to do it, and the condition is perfect. And it's
stunning.
Are you stunned? It's 11 inches tall.
It's gorgeous.
And this was the stopper that was in it when I got it. I have no reason to believe it's not. And we'll go up the neck, through the body. I sound like a chiropractor. Look at the bottom. Well, I don't know if chiropractors are supposed to go that far, but
watch
anyway.
him caress the nape.
What is the nape? Is that on your neck?
The neck, yes, or the back of the neck.
Oh, I didn't know that. Marie Dilly says old with a question mark. That is up to you. I think it was made in the last 30 or 40 years. So some people call that vintage. I don't, but some people do. It's not antique. It's not 1890s. It's not 1910. Joshua has our high bid of 20, which is the opening bid. And it's just pretty. See the stars cut into it? Very Czech, more than likely. No, Kathy, I didn't. In fact, I've got it, and I've got Norma's, and I apologize. So I'm flipping them for you, and you're going to get a free piece of black glass just because of my delay. So, all right, Kathy. Somebody says, did you read my comment, David? I don't know what that is. Froggy. You see that, David?
Did you read my comment? Froggy said...
Froggy went a-courting. No, I haven't sold the black risers yet. But let's count this down. 10. No, so Marie, wait, who is it? Kathy, you're going to get the piece of glass you should have gotten and a free one, because that was my mistake.
Oh, yeah. If a squirrel bites Jack, he can get very sick.
Oh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. And the chocolate pot is next, but with one cracked cup. Everything else is good. But I never find chocolate pots with cups. So the blue decanter, the blue Eddie Cantor. Susan Hood at 30.
30.
Thank you, Susan.
Linda Hale, you came in after the stop.
Now I have a chocolate pot, which starts at $25. It's got 4 cups. The pot, excellent. 3 of the cups, excellent. 1 of the cups, cracked. But at least we have 4 cups. I shall now show you the chocolate pot and 1 of the dainty cups. $25. So these are, I have all 4 of the cups. Is that the one that's cracked? The pot itself is a decal with some hand painting on top. That's what people did when this was a little less expensive than a fully hand painted one. And so sometimes they'd put the decal on, and then in a decorating room, someone would just highlight a few of the petals with very thick paint. So when you look at it, you think, oh, that's hand painted. But if you look very closely, you'll see dot, 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 dot. And you know it's a decal. Now, on the bottom of it, you see squiggle, squiggle. See the squiggle, squiggle?
Yes.
And there's nothing else on it. And I don't know what that squiggle, squiggle says. So whether it's French or German or American, I don't know.
Or Slavic.
Or Slavic. Or Belarus.
Or
But it's
Parsi.
pretty. You get a lot on that side, a little bit less on that side. There's the chocolate pop. And then we have 4 of the dainty cups. More decoration on one side, pretty roses on the other. And I've got all 4. But you know how I move. I'm not going to pick all 4 of these up, or I'll throw one. So very Art Nouveau looking, very Nouveau looking handle.
You have your opening bid of 25.
Okay, great. It's nice to have the pot with at least 4 cups. They came with more than 4, but I just never find the cups. I don't know about you guys. I mean, rarely do I ever find the cups. I usually just find the pots. And you know, when the spout is way up top like that, chocolate. Ten, so I'll count it down. Yeah. 10. If there are no questions, I'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What is that? A Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, or is it the flag of Belarus? I don't know what that is, Virginia. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Didn't they make a Neapolitan coconut candy?
David, I just bought one of those.
Did you really?
And I sat in the car and I ate it.
Those are delicious. I bet they're really bad for you, but they're delicious.
I have not had that thing in, like, I think that's something my grandmother would give me 40 years ago, 50 years ago when I was 10. Well, I'm not 60 yet, but I will be soon. 10, and I love that thing. I just bought one like 2 days ago. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I love those. The other thing that, and we'll wait for the stop. I love that. I only buy bad candy when I'm on the boardwalk, and I love.
Are you buying from a candy shop?
Mm-hmm. Why?
There's a confectionery still. They make all their candy while you watch in Galveston, Texas, just an hour away.
27
And
Catherine State.
It is the best. They make everything.
Well, that sounds really good. I'd like to visit it when I come to see you.
That'd be great. It's called La King's Confectionery. In Galveston's historic L.A. King's Confectionery. Ooh. And it's survived many a hurricane, many a flood.
Thank you, Catherine at 27. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and everyone else as well. David, you got it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this one out of the way while I have room. This starts at $130.
Oh, I have to run to the bathroom, but I want to see what you've got.
Let me show you the top, and then I'll show the bottom.
Hurry up before I pee my pants.
I
have a whole gallon of iced tea.
This is a glass, almost like a stained glass lighthouse. That's glass. But this sets on top of a base with lamps. And
David, I am so sorry. Can
go
I
ahead,
interject?
go.
I'm not sure what, Karen, what are you telling me in capital letters? Your winner, Scott? Did I name the wrong winner? I apologize if I did.
Your winner, Scott.
Keep going. I'll just watch to see what Karen tells me. Is that
I'll
her?
make a note really quick. This is the base. You can see the light, the stem at the top that goes to the lighthouse. 3 lights that light the base on a what I assume is a handmade box for the light. There's a toggle switch. And also, I don't know the rhyme or reason, but there's
Wow.
a cassette tape player that
Yeah.
goes inside. Maybe it played a lighthouse hymn or hymns. I don't know. But that was inserted into this. It came with the light. And I will somehow plug this up. It does light. I'm going to bear with me. Bear with me. We're going to do this. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That goes there. This comes here. Isn't this great for production? My production crew has already left for the holiday week. So my apologies. Well, I'll put some new bulbs in here, but 2 of the bulbs are working. And I will shut the light off.
So it's a cassette player?
Oh, it lights nicely except for the top. Okay, here we go. Now,
Huh.
Tammy is certain she will have to ship this in 2 boxes just to be safe.
Yeah.
We thought it was pretty cool.
I love it.
Very unique. I'm sure it was custom made for this family. They had a lot of lighthouses as decoration in their house, and I'm sure this was like a very thoughtful and gift that was given to this family, or perhaps the patriarch or matriarch of the house. But gorgeous, gorgeous. And like I said, I'll ship some light bulbs with that. It stands, and I'll put the light back. See, I'm tripping already.
You could play your missing persons cassettes in that.
What's that? I could what?
You could play your missing persons cassettes tapes in that.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, there's a dimmer switch as well. So you can have it bright, lower the light if you want. Okay, for the measurements with the stand, it's 22 inches tall on the stand. The glass house itself, the lighthouse, is 16 and a half inches by 11 inches. And then the box stand is 18 and a half inches by 5 1/4. And then, like I said, the whole thing together is 22 inches by 18 and a half by 11 inches. So it's pretty big. All right. So I see where it's, yeah, I mean, it's really cool. Cassette tape. Yeah. All right. I'll count down 10, 9, 8. I don't see a bed. So I'll just count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'll go to my next item, which is a choice. Now I have two McCoy, and this is from their Springwood line. One is a vase, one is a planting dish, a large planting dish. This is a choice starting at 24. Here's the planting dish, McCoy Springwood line, 1960. Very nice, very clean. That minty green from McCoy.
Love that color.
This measures. I just had the darn thing. Don't you love when you put something down, then you can't find it?
Yeah.
The large planter is 10 by 6.5. 10 by 6.5. And the other item is a vase, same pattern, same color. 1960. And the vase measures 9.5 tall, and the actual mouth for any flowers or arrangement would be 4 inches, 4 and 3/4. Chip free, crack free. There's just some glazing where it rests, where the glaze rests. I mean, that's you're gonna have that with pottery that was produced at this clip. Lots of McCoy. So you have these two choice, and I will count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, 1960. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hope Tammy's okay with me resting those on her laptop. I don't think it'll do damage. I see bids coming in. I'll do a quick refresh. If you have second thoughts about the Lighthouse, let me know. Just leave a comment on Scott's channel under this sale or email us. Happy to
Okay.
answer any questions. And I see the stop, and we have the high bid of 32 from Valerie. Valerie, would you like the vase or the planter? Planter. Okay, so the vase is available. Marie Lily, you're next at 31. Did you want the vase? Okay. Well, let me know the vase is available if someone wants that, and I'll just take out a look in the comment. Okay. Those
You want
were
me to go?
my items.
Okay. I have two black glass bases And they actually called them bases. I mean, you can call it risers, whatever. But it's funny because in the catalogs, in the old glass catalogs, they just called them bases. And it's funny. But I've got 2 of them, and this is choice. I'm going to give you the measurements so that you'll know what can fit on it. You know? And then,
I know.
huh?
I know. I know what you mean.
The high bidder chooses the one that they want. The second highest bidder can have the other one if they want it for their price. So, but I have 2 of them, and so choice, remember, you get one. You pick the one you want, the high bidder. So $25 is where we start. I'm going to start with the one that has a chip on one of the feet. This is the 3-footed one. Yeah, there's a weird sort of chip on that one corner foot. This one will accommodate 4 1/4. And maybe 1/8 of an inch more, but not 4 1/2. If you're trying to find one that'll take something with a 4 1/2 inch base, it won't fit on this one. Right? So we're going to go with 4 1/4 to be safe. It could be a little bit more than 1/4, but not much. All right. The round one, well, they're both round. This one, which is beautiful as well, is not chipped and it's tiered, you know. This one, because there's a rim on this, see? So whatever you put on it, yeah, we're talking about the circumference of the bottom. That one, 3 3/4, the smaller one. So this would accommodate anything. Ugh. That won't fit on that one, but it'll fit on that one. Not that this is the kind of thing that you put on these. So the one with the larger, let me make sure I'm getting diameter, not circumference, right? 4 1/4. And if I'm confusing anybody, just shout. This one will allow you to place on 3 3/4, 3 3/4, yeah. Yes. So the high bidder picks the one that they want. And then whoever the high winner is, I'll ask you, do you want the 4 1/4 or the 3 3/4? So if there are no questions, we will count these down. These were made in the 1920s. They were very popular to place console bowls, art glass, vases, and almost all of your better glass companies of the 1920s and 30s made these. Now, these went out of style. By the time we get up into the Depression, these are just not in style. And they disappear from the catalogs. How chips on chipped one? I'm not sure what you're asking. How chips on chipped one? It's a very small chip on one of the feet. Very small. I think it's probably what you meant. A little typo. Just a little chip right there. See it? I don't know if you can see. It's a funny little chip. It doesn't affect the way that it stands. How many? One chip. All right. on that one. So if there aren't any questions, I'll go ahead and count these down. And currently we're at 38. Norma, I've got all of your stuff boxed up. If you're ready, I'm ready. Now, you know I'm going to see you in 2 months in Ocean Grove, but we'll talk through email. I can either get to you sooner or we can see you in Ocean Grove, but you better order your music. It's available. And you're singing. 10. The high bid now is 46 for choice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. We'll see who our winner is, and then I'll ask our winner which one they want. Or they can have both of them if they want. What did I do?
What did I do?
Yeah, a quarter. There's. Okay, stop is in. Lola May, which one would you like? It looks like you're our high bidder at 62. Lola May, do you want the one that will accommodate 4 1/4 or 3 3/4? I know it's deceptive. That one looks bigger because it's splayed it spreads out. You want the bigger one or the one that'll accommodate more or less?
Smaller one.
The smaller one. So the smaller one would be this one. Let's just make sure, Lola May. That one, Lola, is the smaller one, and this will accommodate 3 3/4. That's the one, Lola? Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets.
Yes.
She says, and that's at 62. And our second
was Norma at 38.
Norma, you want the other one? If not, say no, and we'll bring it back at the end. I'm not going to do the third bidder and the fourth. It just takes too long. So does Norma at 38 want that one, which is 4 1/4. It will accommodate a 4 1/4. Thank you, everybody. I know there was a lot of measurements and whatnot. And Norma says
she went to the bathroom, I guess.
Think of Norma. I know it's Think of Laura. What is it? Think of Norma from General Hospital. Sing it with me, David. Laugh, don't
General
cry.
Hospital.
She'd want it that way. Calling on Norma. Calling on Norma. Norma,
yes.
Norma. She says yes.
She says yes.
Norma, now go order your music because you said you're singing and I'm holding you to it. Unless you can't. I'm just playing with you. But I really want you to sing. Norma says yes. At what price? 38? Okay.
Correct.
Thank you, everyone. And I know that took time. Let's do another choice. Now you get the idea of it. This will go faster. Thank you, ladies, and thank you everyone who placed bids. Now we're going to do sterling silver. Again, this is choice. So you're either going to get 2 sterling silver salt and pepper shakers. I love these. Or you're going to get 2 weighted sterling silver candle holders. We're going to start at $45. So we're looking for an opening bid of $45 an hour. High bidder will have what they want. Beautiful. I polished these, not over polished them, because I like I don't like to over polish. So just a little. So yeah. The candlesticks are marked Columbia, not the country, but it just probably so it's Columbia weighted. Not that there'd be anything wrong with that. Sterling, and these are the bases, and these are heavy weighted, sterling silver candlesticks. In our wonderful 1930s era salt and pepper shakers with lids that come on and off are Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Yep. And I polished these as well. So, I love these. So we're going to look for a $45 opening bid, and you'll choose whether you want the shakers or the candle holders. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, may I help you? Can the shakers be used? Yeah. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Good question, though. Absolutely. They're clean inside. I mean, they were meant to be used. Use them. The lids go on tight. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. If there's no interest, we're going to move on to David, and it'll be his business next. $45. Who wants to jump in and take one or the other? Sterling silver.
His business next.
What? Do your business. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Cheryl and Christina. Let's count them down. And they are all four of these are marked sterling on the bottom. So we count them down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Can you see my mouth, Karen? 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. There we go. And so our high bidder can say whether they want both candlesticks or both shakers, or if they want to double their 2 times their money and get all 4 pieces. I love that shape. And I know I've seen this shape in the 30s, in the 1930s. And these are the Rogers. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, get it. Okay, stop is in. And at 51, let me refresh because I want to make sure. Carol Byrne Cabell at 51.
That is
Would you
correct.
like the shakers or the candlesticks, or 2 times your money gets all 4? And our runner-up is Cheryl Miller. No, our runner-up is Christina. So you hang in there, Christina. We'll see. Okay, so Carol Byrne Cabell, the shakers at 51. Carol, do I know you? If I know you, I know you. If I don't know you, I need your info. Christina, would you? Okay, Christina wanted the shakers. No worries. Yes, I have purchased from you before. Okay, Carol, and you purchased from YouTube, from this, not eBay. That way I have your info. Okay. And so we'll bring the candlesticks back at the end. We'll just keep it going for the sake of time. Is that okay, everybody? Christina, we're all good? All right. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Ocean County. That's where I'm headed tomorrow.
What street?
What street?
Okay,
It's
I'm
going to be
next.
an avenue.
All right, I don't know why I'm playing with my shirt, but I am. Then my next start is at, where is it? $18, and it is a vintage glass and metal and wood humidor. This measures tobacco humidor. This is going to measure. It is almost 6 inches wide and stands 5 inches tall with the lid 6 inches.
Didn't mean to say what, Sarah? Anyway. Oh, wow. Is that a brass lid?
It's brass, yeah. It's got the cork on the inside, and of course, the mechanism to keep the humidity out. These are, I mean, people are using these now. Now they've Scott, technology now to regulate humidity for tobacco. They're using a pouch with a chemical in it, and it regulates the humidity and whatever you keep your tobacco in.
Hey, yeah, you
Um,
are.
So you can
Yeah.
actually buy a pouch now, put it on the bottom of your jar, and it takes care of having to babysit this mechanism. But I love the charm of the old lids. It's got a nice wood handle. There's the top. Just a nice, standard, handsome tobacco humidor.
That is.
I'm thinking late 50s, early 60s for this design. It's not marked with any maker.
Hi, Heidi.
But very nice tobacco jar or humidor.
Heidi,
Start
Heidi,
is
Heidi.
18. Okay. And we'll move it along because that's how we do here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, handsome jar. We'll wait for that stop. Thank you, everyone that's hanging out with us. Currently, I believe there are just over 300 watching now. On this lovely, humid in Houston Monday evening. There is a stop. It looks like Kentucky Digger Steve was the first at 25. And thank you for that. Just write your information down. Okay. The next item I have is what Scott loves to refer to this as Vaseline uranium glass.
David, don't make me smack you this close to Memorial Day. I'll do it.
This is a nice relish dish in a chrome caddy.
Caddy.
Y'all know what this does. It's gonna glow like the Dickens, right? There we go.
Like the Charles Dickens.
That's right, like
drank-
Charles, like
Yeah.
radioactive Charles Dickens. Some of these relish trays come in 2 sections, 3 sections. This one's a quad, 4 smaller sections for your favorite relishes or condiments. In a chrome caddy. Chrome caddy is fine, very sturdy. A lot of variations in the caddy, so no particular design here. Some have more holes where you can see the glass through the banding. This one
What's
does
the start?
not.
David, what's the start?
Oh, of course I would do that. The start is, where am I? Da-da-da-da-da. Here we go. $32.
And what is
This
your
is a
favorite?
1930s Vaseline glass with chrome caddy.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other question?
What's your favorite condiment?
My favorite? I'm from the South. We consider picante sauce a condiment.
Ugh.
That crushed spicy concoction of tomato, onion, cilantro, jalapenos.
Ugh.
Yummy.
Horseradish all the way.
Mmm.
That's pretty, David.
You
That's
got me
and
thinking of
Vaseline,
roast beef sandwiches right now.
all kidding aside, folks, I've been in this business a long time, and if I find 100 of those, they're either pink or green. The Vaseline, not many.
Beef patties? Absolutely.
Yeah, you just don't find the Vaseline as easily as the crystal, the pink, and the green.
They're asking if the glass lifts out. Of course. The chrome is just a caddy. So yeah, it's gonna lift out. So be careful when handling it. Don't turn it over without. Yeah, this is going to. Yeah, if you're, I mean, why would you separate it? But if you're going to separate it, then yeah, the glass comes out.
That's pretty.
But yeah, you could put peanut butter here, jelly here, your Polana all fruit here, and then your Nutter butter crackers to dip it all into. Nutter butters, remember those?
I do.
The peanut cookie. Okay, I'm going to count this down. 10, 9, 8. I see several interested, so don't get outbid if you really like this item. 7, 6, 5, 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. The old Vaseline glass.
Licks does it take to get? Oh yes, Karen likes peppermint patties dipped in brown gravy because she's weird like that.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You can take the girl out of. There is the stop. Lisa Smith is the high bid at 50. Thank you, everyone who bid. I appreciate that. And Lisa, I will mark you down for that. And those are my 2 items.
Oh, golly, Miss Molly. All right, I might not. That is a celery, but not the kind of celeries we normally see. This starts at $25. $25. No chips, no cracks. I didn't measure it, but it's big. This is to serve celery in the Victorian days. I know it looks like a shell. What do you call it? Pardon me.
A scuttle shell?
Yeah.
A scuttlefish.
Yeah. The original manufacturer's name for this, what the company called it, is antique. That's weird. By O'Hara Glass Company of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This was introduced in the 1880s. And it's a celery serving dish. So in the Victorian era, the celery stalks would lie in it. They would recline in it with their fluffy ends sticking out of one, so you could grab a stalk and dip it in tomato juice and eat it at the table. It's the first one I've ever had, and I was super duper excited when I found it. And I shall show you that this information comes, there it is, and it comes from the Early American Pattern Glass Database, which I trust immensely. There are very few internet sites that I trust That's one of them, because I know the tenacity with which they do their research. And they do. And you can see here, see the word antique and then OMN. That stands for original manufacturer's name. So they named the pattern antique. And it is an antique because it dates to it was introduced in the 80s. Now, interestingly enough, it was reproduced. This is not the reproduction. And guess who reproduced it? LG wrong, LG right. They reproduced it in amberina, amber, green, and crystal. However, the reproductions on the bottom have a daisy and button motif, not these petals. And so therefore we know, because there's no daisy and button on the bottom, that's not the reproduction, that's the real 1880s. So if there are no questions, yeah, put bananas in it. Oh my gosh. Let's count it down, and you shall indeed get this information with it. That information there about looking out for the repro is there. And remember that it was not easy to come by celery in the Victorian days. It was like a delicacy, and you had to have some extra change to be able to show off. And you know those Victorians love to do that. That they could afford celery. 10,
gorgeous.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the 1880s O'Hare glass celery serving compote. Compote. And you'll get, of course, you get that with it. Next, I'll announce my winner in a minute. The one you've all been waiting for with bated breath. You know you have. Let's see who's going to get our celery server. Celery, celery. I love a celery stick. I haven't had celery stick with cream cheese in it in a long time.
Why not?
I don't know. That was always a fun. That was like, I don't know. When I was a kid, that
I
was
always
like
associate it with summertime because you can get your water. You know what I mean? You can hydrate while eating celery.
Glenny. Glenny, good to see you. I haven't seen Glenny in a while. Glenny at 76, GLYNIE. Thank you, everyone who placed bids on the celery. And Glenny, thank you. I don't think I've seen you in a while, but I know your name. Royal pudding. All right, it stands at its highest. Yes, always on the 4th of July menu. 10.5 inches tall. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden getting a southern accent.
It's my influence. It's my influence, good sir.
It sure enough is, because I keep a pin in that dish. Oh, you do? I suppose you love it, or you think how repulsive. I am strangely attracted to this. Now, this is in excellent condition. Somebody put boop, 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 boop. I would take those off because you can see them. That's your decision. No damage. And this thing, where are we going to start? We're going to start you at $25. Oh, we have to start you at $25 just because you have no damage and you're unbelievable. And you are a Hagar. And there's something else on the bottom of it. And I've got to apologize, everyone, because maybe you guys know. I don't know. And I didn't. But here on the bottom, it says Royal Hagar. Royal Hagar. And then it has a number. And then it says Royal There's another made in USA, R231, and then there's something else on it. Royal Hickman, Glickman. I'm so sorry. Gingham, Graham, Royal Graham. I really do apologize because I did not do the research on this, but it does say Royal Hagar, and then there's another Royal something else. Do you guys know? I apologize for not knowing. And I don't guess. If I don't know, I don't guess. But there it is. Probably something from, I guess, the 40s or the 50s. It has, remember the wallpaper in the 40s with these plumes? I have pictures at my great-grandparents' house. You've all seen that wallpaper from, it was popular sort of in the 40s. I don't know if this is that old, but those big feathery plumes remind me of that type of wallpaper that was so popular at that era. So this might not be, is it Hickman? Is that what it says? So it says Royal Hagar and then Royal Hickman. What on earth is Royal Hickman? I don't know, but it's this is $25 and it's an excellent. Sylvia Lee, is it Royal Hickman? David, do you know?
Maybe it was Hagar's country cousins, the Hickman.
Oh yeah, the Hicks from the stick, the Royal Hickmans. I don't know.
They were still royal.
Sylvia says yes, she has one. I would love to learn from you. I would love for you to teach me what is Royal Hickman. I know it says Royal Hagar, but I don't know what Hickman is. But we'll count it. We do have the bid. D. Coringree is a new name. Yay! Oh, Hickman was the chief designer from 1938 to 1944. Thank you for putting that in, Kels. So we are right in that 30s and 40s era. Thank you so much. I love to know this. I love to learn.
Where's my pottery book? My pottery book's upstairs.
Okay, so we're sometime in the late 30s into early 40s. That does not surprise me with this big feathery plumy thing. This is an old piece of Hagar, kids. I'm going to change the price. No, I'm kidding.
The winning bid will be charged 24%.
Yes. What is it called? What do they charge at an auction? What's that fee? Buyer's premium? Yes, the price just went up. The price just went up. I have no idea how valuable the thing is. It caught my eye. I didn't research it. I didn't look it up, but it's going to whoever wants it. 10. 9.
Or you can offer Scott a tank of gas.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you that. I don't even. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I might want to keep this. This is from the 30s. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, David.
Hey, Scott.
You could get a lot of Q-tips in that.
Yeah, you could.
I've only got
Or
one.
a large votive.
Yeah. That would be a lot more than 25. Oh, well. Somebody's going to get a bargain, I hope. Did this stop? Okay, who wins? Kel's at 32? Is it Kel's at 32?
Kel's at 32.
All right, Kels. David, did I just do 2? I did do 2. Okay, so when I come back, I've got one. The only thing I've got left, kids, to make sure you know, is the Dugan Diamond Carnival, and we'll see if anybody wants the candlesticks, and then I'm out. That's it for me. So, but we'll take it back to David, and I want to thank you. Kels, yes, absolutely classic mid-century Hollywood Regency. Well, a little earlier than mid-century. Oops, what am I doing? There we go.
Next, I have a very large compote, and this is starting at $26.
Good for you, Kels.
It's a large one.
Oh yeah.
This is also by. It's funny that Scott had Cooperative Flint. This also comes from the Cooperative Flint Company.
Ooh.
Lovely pattern. What they call the sunk daisy with
Ooh.
crosshatch.
Ooh.
That'll hold a few of your snack sized Chico sticks or peanut butter candies or bonbons. All
That's what
that
I'm.
bad candy.
That's what I'm screaming.
This starts at 26. This was introduced in 1896. They also called it the Kirkland pattern for purists. The Kirkland pattern. Like I said, it's a large piece. Let me get the measurement out for you.
Like I said.
Like I said,
Like I said.
what you say? It's 9.5 inches across and 8 inches tall, and the base is 5 inches wide.
Ouch.
Are you
Yeah.
okay, Scott?
Huh? Yeah, I'm having a conversation with. I'm sorry.
That's great.
I'm back. Sort
No
of.
chips. Wonderful old piece of glass. Like I said, 1896 is when this was introduced. Kirkland pattern or sunken daisy. There's the daisy. There's the motif.
Did you say the stinking daisy pattern? I love that.
The sunk daisy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If I had a boat, I guess I would name it the Sunk Daisy. And I already forgot our band name that we came up with. I need to recall what the band name was.
Yeah, Kels, I want to see a picture. Please send it to me when you get your with your flamingos. That's gonna look so cool.
Okay, we're going to count this down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Patsy, I see you at 26.
I'll double box it, Kels. Yeah, it's probably gonna be about at least $20 to get it to California, but maybe a little bit less. We'll see.
There's the stop, Patsy. That's going to you. Thank you. And let's see. I'll probably keep these. These are cute. Um, let's go with the Patsy. Thank you so much for your bid. I have a set of chrome and cobalt blue condiment set. Both spoons are in there. Nice chrome top. Very handsome little caddy for that. Look at the drape pattern that's on there. Beautiful drape
Ooh.
pattern. This is going to start at $22. And I'll take it apart and show this off a little bit. I'll pull out one piece of glass from the caddy, get an idea how that about the size of my palm. There's the chrome top. You get, I don't know if these are the original spoons, but they work. And how often do you go to an antique store and there's no spoon?
Yeah.
So you get the spoons, the bowls, the lids, and the gorgeous caddy that goes with those. No chips or cracks on the either bowl. Let me give you a quick measurement. Across for the whole thing is 8 inches. The caddy itself with the little ball feet measures 8 inches. So 8 by 8. And I'll spin it around for your entertainment and enjoyment. Call the family in.
I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment out of watching you do that.
Sure. Horseradish
Only if you'll ship it to me with
and
horse.
spicy mustard.
That's how I clear my sinuses, I'll tell you. I don't need drugs. Just give me a spoonful
I
of
love that
kosher.
spicy mustard with a nice crispy egg roll.
Oh my gosh, we get the best Jewish deli kosher horseradish here. I'm telling you. Oh, love it.
Okay,
Someone is
I'm going
asking
to
you.
count this down.
Oh,
10, 9. Oh, Farber.
you have a question?
Yeah,
Somebody just wants
I
to
don't
know
think
about
it's
the-
Farber.
Okay.
Farber
They
Brothers
wouldn't have
signed everything. This is not Farber.
Yeah. And they wouldn't have made the glass, so they want to know
No.
if the chrome Mark Farber.
I don't see Farber. They usually signed everything,
Chrome craft.
and so did Chase.
Chrome.
Typically
Yep.
signed everything or put their emblem on there, and I don't see that.
Or Keystone.
But you know how that goes back in that era. You get 2 or 3 making these, and then 10 or 12 factories pop up
Thanks for
making
asking.
the same thing. Oh, you're welcome. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think my favorite design of this is the drapes. I love that drape pattern. And there's EAPG out there that has the drape they call the Lincoln drape pattern that would complement that very well if you can find a piece. Not in cobalt blue, but in clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll wait for that stop. Where's the mouse? Where's my mechanism?
Is your shirt denim? Denim, David?
Yeah, it's a light chambray, if you will.
Oh, very stylish.
And it's so thin. It's like razor thin. It's very cool. But it's great for the summer. You would think denim, it's so hot. No, this is paper thin. Boom, 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 boom. Waiting for the stop. I'll do a quick refresh. Now I can't wait to go in the book and look for Royal Hickman just to learn some history.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, I learned something tonight.
I have an American pottery book, but it's upstairs. I thought it was here. I moved some books down here so Tammy would have a reference. But I think my American pottery is upstairs. There's a stop, and I see Patsy for 55. Thank you so much, Patsy. And those are my items, Scott.
All right, I'm going to wrap myself up. So what I'll tell you is I have 2 things left, and we're going to do the Dugan carnival glass piece, and then the final thing is we'll drop the price by $5 just to see if we can tempt anybody at 40 on the candlesticks, which are sterling, but hold off on the candle. Let's do the Dugan diamond. I hope that Eric is here because he is my go-to Urban Antiques. He might have changed his name when it comes to the carnival. But this piece here is only going to start at $20. There's no damage on it. It's got this electric, very shiny on the outside. And I know there are different names for those finishes. I know the iridescence, but then sometimes called question mark, I believe, unmarked, but it's a Dugan, and you can see that this is amethyst. So we would say, I think a lot of you know that when you look at carnival, you look at the base color that hasn't been sprayed with the mineral salts, and that's what color it is. So we wouldn't call that silver or blue or pink or green or red. We would call it purple or amethyst, take your pick. And so it's a double-handled little candy dish compote thing, and it starts at 20. It's chip free and crack free. And we often talk about how the Dugan Diamond Company is so well connected to the Northwood. And this is a piece there he is. Okay, Eric, come on in and tell us, because you're the expert on, I'm not. So urbans, antiques, and uniques. If I'm getting anything wrong, I want you to correct me. Okay, so the radium, is that what they call the radium? This really metallic, what you see? Now we know that's iridescent, but there's this also really bright silvery, and I'm going to lean on Eric for this. So when he says radium, I think he's talking about this sort of metallic finish on it. And he's a big collector of carnival. And so I should just be quiet and let him take the wheel. Carnival glass was one of the first types of antique glass I ever was aware of, because I can see myself as a 10-year-old boy visiting my grandmother, and in the dining room was a big old oak clawfoot china closet, packed. And she was so proud. There were 2 pieces of carnival glass that my great-grandmother got back in those olden days, and I still have those 2 pieces of glass. But as a little boy, I was captivated by how pretty that glass was. And my grandmother would take it out of that china closet and show it. That was my father's mother, would show us that glass. Okay, yes, sir, Millersburg was known for it, but Dugan was superb with it. Gotcha. And Millersburg didn't make this for very long, or didn't make, but this is the Dugan piece, right? Question mark. Okay, let's count. Thank you for that information, Urban. Eric, I do appreciate it. I really do. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'll tell you about that china closet. When they downsized, she gave it to me, and I lost it in a flood. I was living in a state many years ago, and there was a horrible flood, and the water came up 4 feet, and it stood for like 5 days at 4 feet.
I'm sorry, I never knew you went through a flood.
Oh, I did. I lost anything 4 feet and below, gone. That was a long time ago. And my grandmother's old china closet, it was just nothing there. But the memories that I have of my grandmother taking it out of that, I can smell the inside of that china closet when she would open it. And she loved that china closet. But what's more important than the things are the memories and the time spent. Amen. 10.
Absolutely.
Oh, we already counted it down. Okay. Where's my pen? Oh, here it is. And our winner is
Constance is your high bid at 37 before the stop.
Okay, and I'm out now. Constance got it at 37. And it's Constance with a B. Okay, that's great. And the last thing, we'll drop these by $5 just to see. Anybody want to grab anybody want to start us out at 40? That's going to be it for me. And we're going to go back to David in a minute. And I knew that great grandmother. I knew both of my great grandmothers actually. And so I have and I still have that glass, even though the china closet is gone. I've got those 2 pieces of carnival glass. And I think of those 2 ladies, and that takes me all the way back to the 1880s that's a wonderful memory to have. Okay, any interest? If not, we're going to move it on, and we'll let David take over, and you can take us out. And I'm so sorry because it's almost so 40 if we have anybody, and we'll count them. Catherine Tate at 40 on the sterling silver candlesticks. Anybody else can jump in if they want. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. It was actually a hurricane. I was living in the south, and a hurricane came through, and the river overflowed its banks, and it was a terrible time. That was a long, back in the 90s, I think it was.
Okay.
Okay, the stop is in,
Well,
Catherine
there's your
mentioned.
stop at 43. I'm going to do this real quick
Hey,
while
David.
you're writing that down.
Yeah,
It's
but hey,
Kathy.
David, hold on. Go ahead, because I've got like an extra. We talked earlier, but you take your time because I've got an extra. I'm good. You keep going.
Okay. Kathy
And Kathy-
Mentier is your high bid at 43.
And Kathy, thank you so much.
This start is $30. It's a deco designed doll armoire or closet.
Ooh.
It has a little drawer that comes out for accessories. The doors swing open. It's got the little metal or wire to hang doll clothes in here.
Ooh.
Handmade. Wonderful design. It used to have looks like a cardboard backing that was tacked in here. That could be easily replaced with another piece of cardboard. Just tack it on there. But I love the little deco design of that.
That is neat.
Nice little doll armoire starting at 30.
Hi,
Let me give you
Patrick.
dimensions.
Hi, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah, I'm good on time, David. Do you do your thing.
Okay, it's 11 and a half inches wide. And this is going to stand at just a half inch over 1 foot. So 12 and a half inches tall, 11 inches wide, and 4 inches deep. Nice little deco armoire for your dolls. Those that still have doll collections. I don't know if this period would fit in your doll, but this is certainly something some loving grandfather, grandmother, dad or mom made for their child. No marking, so I don't think it was manufactured. Okay, I don't know if there's any interest in this. So I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's all my items for tonight.
Oh, it is? Are you sure?
I am positive.
Well, David, as always, it is an absolute delight. Karen Williams, we cannot thank you enough for what you do, because you are the top banana at moderation. And to everyone here, winning, bidding, watching, giving us information, helping us learn, thank you so much for being here. And remember, don't forget to tune in this Wednesday. Yeah, David, yeah. You? No.
Yeah, well, Tammy and I will have our sale, Vintage Uprising, Texas. And we always come to you live with a live studio audience of Jack Jack. And we'll bring you some fun things Sometimes glass, sometimes something weird, sometimes who knows? Who knows what we bring? You got to tune in and find out. So 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, and tune in. We'd love to see you. Stop by and say hello.
Thanks, everyone, and good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.